Hey, it's Angel, and if you're watching this is my 3-year on testosterone update, and I can't believe I'm here. I initially wanted to come out with this video a lot sooner because I actually made 3 years on testosterone on August 3rd, but I realized then, much like I realized now, and even now when I'm making this video, that finding the words on realizing what I've come to learn now 3 years on testosterone was really hard for me. Only because I feel like after I physically, or I should say after I felt like most of my physical dysphoria went away, I had to focus on my social dysphoria, which was also working on a lot of my anxiety and working on yourself is a really hard thing, especially when you have not really been able to share your emotions most of your life. So yeah, emotionally transitioning has been the hardest thing for me, and since 2 years to my 3rd year, I feel like it's what I've been dealing with the most, and it's hard to understand. There's a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of things from various points in my life that I'm thinking about, whether it's career, love life, social, and a lot of internal reflection on who I want to be, what I want to represent, and I think that's something that is happening because of my age, and like that time in your life where you're trying to find yourself, and also because at the same time of trying to find myself as a person, I also do feel a added pressure of having to define myself as a man, and there's a lot of searching I need to do in that, in general, in my masculinity and my self-expression of that, my freedom to express that and how I want to, and all those things combined, just was a lot to think about, and it still is a lot to think about. And I realized, most importantly, that I don't really know what I have to say with what I've learned 3 years on testosterone. All I have to say is I've gotten through it. It's been hard, but it's also been very rewarding and beautiful, and I've learned a lot of things about myself and the world, and I've become so much more open as a person than I ever thought I would ever be, and I still have a lot of learning to do. Is what I've learned the most from this experience, and getting to really know yourself is hard. And when you've never really been vulnerable in your life, it's hard to let yourself be that, and it's very scary. So I did something a lot different than I thought I would with this video, and I hope you like it. It's really more of something that I felt like I needed to hear, advice for myself to look back on, and I hope it's advice that you find useful too. I think the biggest thing I realized about this journey and about this transition is that it's a lot more internal than external, and it's so important to focus on yourself, because everything around you will be chaotic if you don't know what you want. We get into the second part of this video. I just want to do a quick shout out to Laura of Nocturnal Studios. Her Instagram is 95style, which will be linked below. She helped me make this become a reality with the visuals, and she's a great person to work with, so please check her out. And thank you so much, Laura, and thank you so much for anyone who's watching this video, for supporting me in this journey. 3 years down, and I honestly still cannot believe that I'm here. I can't believe I'm making this video. This is something that I never thought I would be doing. So I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it and really expressing myself. And thank you for listening. And I do hope it helps you and resonates with you. If I could share some advice, it'd be to breathe. Remember that life is about the journey and not the destination. Trust your instincts. By now, you've proven that you know yourself better than anyone else. Focus. Find what it is you enjoy and worry less about seeking purpose and more on seeking knowledge. The more you learn about the world and the people in it, the better you'll be able to develop character. Surround yourself in experiences. Be open to the world. It is filled with more kindness than you think. Take risks and fail. In these failures you will find triumph, and in loss you will find humility. Love. When you're surrounded by your loved ones, you'll feel it. Learn that feeling. Let it swell in your heart and spread it to others. Be kind. Remember to put yourself first, because an empty glass cannot fill another. Learn to let go. Some things are meant for you and some aren't. Sometimes you'll be right, but more often you'll probably be wrong. Know that that is okay. Fight for what you believe in and for yourself. Don't let others get the best of you. Don't make excuses, especially with yourself. Be creative. You're never too old to learn something new, and the regret will haunt you longer than any embarrassment could. Communicate. Find your voice and find confidence in it. Make connections. See the world through other people's eyes and tell people how you feel. Don't be afraid to share what you have to say. You are valid, you are important, and you are beautiful. Make wishes and realize your dreams. Never let your inner child die. And remember, he knows the man you are. Stop stressing. So I wanted to end it with a special credit for whoever stayed and watched the video. I called this self-care because I realized mostly that the thing I was lacking was self-care, and that is what I have been and have to focus on the most. And in practicing self-care, I will find the answers that I'm seeking of the man I want to be, the person I want to represent. And also, I cannot stress enough that I can't stress all about finding that answer. And that is what's most important too, because all I'm doing is making myself worry and making myself think that compared to the people around me, I am not where I should be, and I am. And when I tell myself, yes, you are a good person, you are where you need to be, you're doing what you need to be doing, that's when I find my confidence. So remember to take care of yourself. There's gonna be a lot of bad days, but those you will forget. The ones that you'll remember will always be the good ones. And so try to have more